Welcome, soul travelers. It's Venusian Empress Oracle, Priestess Melissae here. How are you? We are getting into a reading today using the spirit animal of the Oracle cards. We're going to check in and see what spirit animal is speaking to us today, what message is coming through. How have you guys been out there? What kind of animals have you been seeing? There is dolphin and penguin coming out here. Unless you live in some cold places or by the water, you're probably not seeing many of those. I will say I saw a roadrunner yesterday, and I did try to get a picture, but you'd be amazed at how it blends in with the environment around it, especially out here in the desert. Unicorn, yeah, we got some interesting energies coming out here today. Well, let's tap in and see what's coming out also with the Light Seers Tarot. We are also going to tap into the Vice Versa Tarot. Right now it looks like we might be running away from some conflict. We're definitely you know, not in agreement with something or not accepting an offer or something of that nature could be happening at this time. Very interesting, right? Ooh, Three of Swords energy, so definitely not good energy to see here with that Knight of Swords energy. Maybe somebody really found out something that caused them to get out of there quick, fast, and in a hurry, if you know what I mean. Okay, so as I said, we're also going to be tapping into the Vice Versa Tarot. Guys, do know that I am holding between December 9th and December 11th, so reach out to me by email. All the information is below. This week, within the next day or two, I'm going to be putting up the Facebook private group. All right, so once you sign up, you can get into the group, but the event page will be up and I'll share all of that information with you. Lots of goodies, early bird specials. You're definitely gonna get in. You're gonna want to get in on this, especially if you would like to learn to read tarot for yourself. This is a class that's going to teach you everything that you need to know, all the basics from what kind of energy and space to set up for yourself, meaning using instruments like the sage, the singing bowls, and all the different things that I've been bringing out and sharing with you. But I'm going to go into more detail about all of that, as well as the tarot cards and how to read those. All right, so the energies we got coming out here are adjustments are required and bring love into the situation. Absolutely. But be aware of where you may need to put that love. You know, you may need to love yourself, especially if we've got a Three of Swords situation going on here today. Now, a lot of you have been resonating with these readings, and this is really a great opportunity for you to learn to read for yourself. And you can get the answers whenever you need to. You don't have to pay a tarot reader, and you can trust and know that your intuition is going to show you exactly what you need to know. Time to release negativity is what this is saying. So maybe that's the adjustments that's required, is that you've got to get that negativity out of your energy, out of your space, or you've got to leave. You know what I mean? Depending on what your situation may be today. Now, at the end of our reading, we are going to get messages from the Lovers Oracle cards. And as I said before, you know, these are general readings, so they may or may not resonate with everyone. 333 coming out today. But if you do need a personal reading, or this resonates with you and you want to know more, reach out to me for a personal reading at venusianways.org. All right, guys, let's get into our reading, shall we? Watch your ears. And thank you to the angels, ancestors, way shores, and guides. We honor you and the messages that you bring through for the collective. Take a couple of nice, slow, deep breaths and relax. With some beautiful harp music playing in the background, just to really calm the energies down in a specific frequency. You know, so again, music, incense, candles, there's lots of different ways that you can help set the tone and call in the, you know, energies, the right energies for your space. But let us see what is going on for the collective, shall we? Or at least what is coming out for me for our main energy for today. Spirit animal of the Oracle, show me what I need to know, please. All right. What is the energy we must need to be aware of? Okay. Lynx and the keeper of secrets. Somebody keeping secrets, abundance. Maybe this is going to help you to gain some abundance, especially if you're married. You know, normally if you have the right situation going on, you can earn some money from that. Assertive. Somebody's definitely going to be standing their ground about something with this cougar energy, and we got the lynx energy coming out. Bison and abundance on the bottom. So let's look into this energy more of the lynx. Keeper of secrets. Take time out from the world to be the observer. And maybe this is what you've been doing, is observing something, what's been going on, or, you know, somebody's actions or something of that nature is what I'm really feeling from this energy. Nothing can deceive you when you trust your knowing. So trust in what you're seeing is what I really am feeling coming through here today. You see other secrets and keep them sacred, meaning that you know how to, you know, wait for the right time to bring this forward, or you're being asked to wait for the right time to bring this forward. But there's definitely going to be the right moment for you to do so. In silence and solitude, you will find your strength. Look at her. Or him. I love that. Beautiful cat energy. And again, with the cougar, also with the assertive energy. So somebody is definitely standing their ground here. This is the energy coming out on top, and what's crossing you on the bottom, abundance. All right. So this could be causing you to take a hit in the abundance department, you know, but now you're going to be standing up for yourself is what I feel here. Or, you know, just even your value and worth, you know, just something that you're seeing that you know that you don't agree with, and maybe this is a situation where you can't move immediately on, but you're waiting. You found out something perhaps, but perhaps you have to get yourself in the right position before you can make a move, you know what I mean? All right, so invisibility, secretive, observer, listener, awareness, clairvoyance, patience, lover, ancient wisdom, loner, ancient wisdom, and shaman's totem. It definitely feels like a lot of like hermit energy. Feels like you've definitely been pulled back, watching the actions of something or someone, and you know, you're being told to trust in what you've seen. Lynx are solitary animals that live in the mountains or in the harsh climate of the cold north. They spend much of their life alone, out of sight, and in the shadows. Lynx is the ultimate introvert. This trait is sometimes misinterpreted as aloofness, shyness, or arrogance, but this is not the case. Lynx people are observers and listeners and prefer the independent life. Those who walk the lynx will have the uncanny ability to see what others cannot. Lynx includes others' agendas, fears, hopes, and plans. So it's like you're able to see when somebody's up to something before they're able to actually carry it out. And I've been able to do this a few times too, yeah, for sure. So maybe somebody around you is trying to carry out some plans against you, you know, maybe trying to steal your abundance of some sort. And that could be actual money, you know, this could be like, what do they say? Legacy, you know, kind of money. This could be money that's tied to you that somebody is trying to, you know, get a part of, if you will, or something. They're trying to tie themselves to you in some way so that they can get something from you. Could even be a baby. You got to be careful about those things too. Okay, lynx have long tufts of fur rising from the tips of their ears that acts as antennas so lynx can hear the unspoken word. So you've been hearing something, you know, like intuitively, you've been getting those hits, and maybe even picking up clairaudiently on something, if you will. If lynx is your totem, you will be difficult to deceive because you are telepathic. You naturally live the life of a mystic. You cannot fulfill your role of spirit messenger if your mind is cluttered with the noise of too busy life. So it's like when you're around too many people, you probably notice this, that when things are too chaotic or there's too many energies or too many people around you, especially deceptive people, you know, this really throws your energy off, and it's just not something you can deal with well. So you're probably somebody who does well working by yourself at home. You know, and being an entrepreneur is definitely going to be the way that's going to work best for you. And you have that kind of mind anyway to be able to do that, is what I'm seeing here. And when you don't get alone enough, you know, the thing is you get crazy inside. You know, you're probably a Libra, and if you're not, in any case, this really is that kind of energy, you know, the aloofness and shyness and things like that. You know, people think we're the social butterfly, and yeah, we can be, but, you know, most of us do prefer to be alone, to be honest with you, or more of our time alone. And there is a reason for that, because alone time is essential, and secrecy is your medicine. Patience and silence are your friends. As a Lynx person, you will find contentment and happiness in reflection and contemplation. Spirit is always by your side. So this is asking you, are you irritated because you've not had enough alone time? Don't tell secrets that you should not. Keep the cat in the bag. Has the cat got your tongue? That's okay. Remember that silence is your friend. Regain balance in solitude. So you need to pull back from something right now and really look at things and consider perhaps what you need to do about what it is that you're learning about here today. All right, so this is really a contemplation aspect and time frame. I feel like that we're in with wherever we're at, but we are gaining our power to take that powerful step forward, to stand assertively, you know, in what we know is rightfully ours. And this could be family again. You know, you see the mom, dad, and the baby there, so this could be a little bit of a fight in a sense, you know, now that you're finding out whatever you're finding out. And if you are married or something of that nature, you know that it's going to be a little bit of a fight for you to get out of this situation. We saw the Five of Wands with that, you know, situation too. And again, here's Hierophant coming out with that Three of Swords energy. So I do feel like for many of you, even if you're not married, you know, even if you're living together, it's still hard to get somebody out, if you will, when you're realize that somebody is not who you want to work with any longer. So you're working hard. To me, it feels like on figuring out how to get out of this situation, you know, perhaps that you figured out that somebody was having a third party with somebody else with, and also how to keep your money perhaps too, working hard, perhaps figuring out, looking into legal aspects of things to figure out how you can keep as much as possible. And maybe you know that this person is going to try to take money from you. Queen of Swords energy, definitely you're thinking about things very much so. In the Queen energy, this is about, you know, how we're going to make our moves when we're queens. You know, it's like in that Queen of Pentacles we saw too, that's all about a home. And this Queen coming out now of Swords to me is telling me that we're really thinking about, you know, how we can kind of keep the home in a good place as we're navigating through whatever may be happening. So past, present, and future energy, please. Feels like in the past, definitely a burnout of some sort, definitely some kind of a hit, you know, somebody, it feels like, honestly, because the Four of Swords in the upright is normally resting, that somebody was constantly causing you to be in this state of unrest. And then it got to this place of where, you know, in the past that there was a burnout, and you knew that something had to change with that death and rebirth energy coming out here. You know, that things couldn't keep on going this way, or else, you know, that's when our health or, you know, something else is going to start to deteriorate. You realized that somebody wasn't being honest with you, or that there was something that you weren't being honest with yourself about in any case. You know what I mean? Either way, this was causing a lot of confusion. And again, this is normally with the Eight of Swords. You can take that blindfold off, and even down here, the blindfold is not on. It's just inside. It's like inside, you know, not in a sense, maybe even at present wanting to face the truth about a situation, but yet also your eyes are open. You are conscious to what's going on. It looks like you're finding the strength to move forward, you know, to balance and not get too angry about this situation, but at the same time not feel like you're a pushover or allow other people to see you that way, you know what I mean? And I feel like that's where this, but you don't feel like this is a victory for sure. You feel like this has been a great disappointment, is what I'm going to say with the Six of Wands in reverse. And this is what you're thinking about, all that's happened up to this point, you know? It's taken you a lot of strength to stay in this place of, you know, not just lunging perhaps at this person, but instead you're going to take everything in. 1551, I just saw on the timer there. You're really taking everything into consideration. You're looking in the mirror as well as at this situation, all right? And that's what this card was talking about too, with the Eight of Swords. Up in your head, it's like you know what's going on. You can make sense of this situation, and in fact you are, as you pull back, because again with that Four of Swords in reverse usually indicating, you know, a burnout. It's like you're needing to mend and heal. We saw that Three of Swords in the shuffle energy on several occasions, you know. You're definitely not willing to accept anything, you know, that's going to keep you in this place, is what I see with the Four of Cups in reverse. Usually, you know, it's like when you're in the Four of Cups upright, it's like maybe needing to take a certain direction, especially in love, but not choosing to because you really feel like that's not the right direction to go. But here, it's like you've had that opportunity now to see what this situation turned out to be like. And it definitely isn't one that's going to, you know, it's turned the home upside down more or less with that Four of Wands energy. A part of the foundation is no longer in place, you know what I mean? And it's definitely the time now not to judge yourself too harshly, but definitely not to give this situation a second chance, is what I'm feeling. You know, it's time for you to see that you have that key. Just lift your head. Allow yourself to just really understand, you know, that there were probably just a lot of burdens in this, you know, situation that you really needed to be honest with yourself about. And it wasn't perhaps until it was right in your face that you were willing to be honest with yourself about the reality of whatever was going on here that needed to change. And it does feel like it's in the home, you know. But you're finding out something here today, and we're going to see what it is. Four of Swords in reverse. Definitely no victory here. Perhaps fighting a lot with this person and trying to have victory, and it caused you to burn out because really maybe this person wasn't looking for victory, you know, in this situation. And that's why they weren't working with you and constantly had you wondering why, because, you know, we find ourselves wondering why would this person treat us this way and put us in this, you know, hanged man situation, feeling stuck, feeling like, you know, now we can't go anywhere, but maybe, okay, well, if this person doesn't want to be with me, then how come I can't free myself as well? And maybe this person is not wanting you to do that. Death and rebirth. Ooh, we had 3 cards come out. So you have the King of Pentacles with his back turned. So it's like somebody was holding back. Yeah, 10 of Pentacles. So you knew that an ending was going to bring a change in finances, that this person was going to turn their back on you, right? Cut you out of the will kind of situation, whatever this is. All right? So it's like somebody ghosted you perhaps and didn't really give you the truth about what happened in this situation. They just turned their back on you in the love department with that King of Cups energy there. No love whatsoever. Just went from bad to worse almost is what it feels like. And maybe you just needed to be honest with yourself that this person really wasn't your dream come true, you know, your wish come true. He didn't fill your cup, or she didn't fill your cup. You know what I mean? And it's like these situations just always leave us in this hermit energy, having to go within once again and try to figure it out before we venture out once again. And it's like, maybe you find yourself wondering, you know, how long am I going to have to deal with this kind of situation? When am I really going to be able to see a different reality? Oops, excuse me. Yeah, see? Queen of Pentacles in reverse, Lovers in reverse, you know? In the upright, this is beautiful energy with the Ace of Cups image in the background. You know, it's like total connection, but this looks like some meeting in the dark kind of energy. Oh yeah, with the Ace of Wands, it looks like definitely there was some meeting, you know, what do they say? It's like if somebody only calls you at night or whatever, it's like not willing to be seen with you type of energy, not willing to, you know, show you off as their true love. But they're definitely, you know, they got wand all day long for you. You know, they see you as beautiful is what I see here. Strength energy. Queen of Wands. So definitely there was something going on here with the mistress, with this Queen of Wands energy here. This is what's taking you a lot of strength to, you know, not totally feel like this person has, you know, done you in, even though they definitely have struck a chord, struck a nerve, you know. And now it's like you're in this rebuilding energy because now you've been left out in the cold, or someone else. Well, I really feel like this is you that's been left out in the cold, but somebody definitely had a mistress, and I feel like you're aware of that. And now you know that there's not going to be victory in this situation. Absolutely not. How could there be? But now it seems like this person has ghosted you as well. Emperor, yeah, definitely. You're seeing that there's no success. This person had somebody in the background, karmic, you know, person with this Knight of Wands energy. Always keeps this one person in the background is what it feels like. You know what I mean? Emperor with the King of, or Knight of Swords energy. You learn some truth about this, that there's not going to be any success with this situation because this person always keeps another person in the background. Or, I mean, it looks like one person here, but definitely a mistress. All right, so we've got Tower in reverse, meaning it's not a complete tower, but definitely something that needed to change. Definitely got people talking about this situation. See here? It's like this situation is on display, and everybody knows what has happened here. Absolutely. Maybe they knew all along. And maybe you don't feel like, you know, you could really even trust anyone, perhaps in the city where you live. You know what I mean? Kind of energy. Magician, though, and Hermit, it's like you just want to be alone. You just want to, you know, go within and regain your energy, your power, your strength. And I almost feel like maybe a move is going to be coming up, especially if you live in a small town. Four of Wands in reverse. Knight of Pentacles, for sure. With that move energy, it definitely feels that way with the Knight of Pentacles. And the Four of Wands in reverse energy. Somebody's definitely making plans to leave a home for sure, because they see that there's been nothing but breadcrumbing going on here. You don't want to accept this offer perhaps from this person any longer. Maybe they are offering, but everybody already knows what's happened here. And maybe this has happened before. You know what I mean? It's like this person is always giving, maybe they're always on the lookout for the next prospect, if you will. Yeah, so there's no need making plans, you know, with this energy for sure. They definitely are overstimulated by beautiful things, is all I'm going to say. 24/24 there. Judgment in reverse. What is this all about? And the Four of Swords in reverse. This person will just basically have you in the same energy that you started out in, because Four of Swords was in reverse here as well. All right, no victory. Whatever this situation is, I don't see any victory with it for sure. It's just going to leave you in this Two of Pentacles energy, Nine of Wands energy. You know, now they may not be dealing with anybody, but when will they be dealing with somebody again kind of energy, right? You don't want to be dealing with somebody who's, you're constantly having to decide, you know, should I take this path with them or not? Two of Wands energy, right? So Lynx is definitely taking a lot into consideration today is all I'm going to say. Guys, I just want to tell you thank you so much for all of your likes, comments, shares, subscribe, and hit the bell notification if you haven't already. Yes, it greatly helps the channel to grow and to get these messages out. I'm going to get some Moonology cards, guys, and get some advice moving forward for this situation. This is pretty harsh. Nothing will come of this situation, so if you had a question about if maybe things might work out with this, it's pretty dark there. That moon is pretty far away, even though it's full. You really can't see anything there, right? Nothing will come of this situation. What else for our collective today? All right, we get a few more cards out. A personal issue reaches resolution, thank God. With that Cancer energy, you could be dealing with a Cancer. Yeah, void of course moon is what this one was with nothing will come of this situation. Void of course, so yes, get out. This person is off course. Whatever the situation may be, balance spirituality and practicality. So honor yourself. But, you know, like I said, in this situation, if you are caught up in it, then you're going to have to figure out creatively how to get out of it with the least amount of damage possible, right? And maybe, again, you'll get something on this person because other people know what's going on, perhaps, and you could use that in court or something like that. You know what I mean? You never know. All right, so let's see what the Lovers Oracle has to say for us moving forward for this reading. This definitely is some heavy stuff to find out, you know, and this Emperor definitely feels like he's a pretty harsh dude. He delivers some harsh truth. That's what I felt with that Knight of Swords energy, and it's actually in reverse. This way it's in the upright, believe it or not. But in any case, harsh truth with that Emperor energy. Not going to work out with this my way or the highway energy here. All right, so beware of what you are projecting, for the qualities you admire in one another are qualities you both possess. So don't put either one on a pedestal. Neither one is better than the other. Neither one is worse than the other, because equally so, the qualities you don't like are also your own reflection. We did get a 1551, I believe, came out here as far as mirroring number. If I said any other ones, I would look up those numbers and see what they have to say for you. We do have the energy also coming out here of power. You instinctively know what is right for you, and you have the power to say no or to walk away at any time. And this is what you're thinking about, I feel here, whoever's resonating with this message. You're looking at everything and you're going to figure out and understand exactly what you need to do. Just don't hem-haw about it. If you know you're not happy in this situation and nothing is going to come of it, you know, just like this said, balance it all out and do what you need to do for yourself. Personal issue reaches resolution. Yeah, it may be a little bit of a hit, even in the pocketbook, but you're going to be happier in the end. Twin flames energy, your passion ignites. So, you know, I think you're just going to have to really be careful with this energy. With this flower here, I almost get the War of the Roses kind of energy. I would just really take some time to, again, stay back here, understand what you know. Maybe you're looking at this person and you're like, I know what you've done. You say I'm crazy, 'cause you don't think I know what you've done. But when you call me baby, I know I'm not the only one. All guys, you know what to do, guys. You have the power to walk away. Put them walking boots on, because these boots were made for walking, and that's just what they'll do. One of these days, these boots are gonna walk all over you. Don't get that angry, okay? But just do what you need to do is all I'm saying. All right, hit the like button, subscribe, and bell notification. Thank you so much, guys. Have a beautiful day. See you soon for the weekly readings. Bye for now.